Okay, so in this last one, we moved into, we have 5/10 or 50/100. We've all decided that that's half of our whole, which our whole is 1, right? So we're going to move into now, maybe, halves and fourths. Oh. All right, so halves and fourths. Equal shares of one whole can be written as a fraction or as a decimal. It's the same, it's writing it different ways, but it means the same thing. Just like I was saying with the number 25. 25 can be written 3 different ways, can't it? Expanded form, 20 plus 5. Word form, the word 20, the word 5. Into digit form, 2 and a 5. Same number, written 3 different ways. So here, each whole dollar below is equal to how many pennies? We've already decided this. How many pennies is in $1? 100 pennies. That's not gonna change. If I have half of a dollar, how many pennies am I gonna have? 50 what? 50 pennies. If I had 1/4, if I were to divide my 100 pennies into 4 groups, and I'm going to give you a hint on this one, and this is the way I've always remembered it since I was like 8 years old. How many quarters are in a dollar? 4. How many pennies equals 1/4?
25.
There's your quarters, your fourths. So out of 100, 1/4 of 100 is 25. Think of money. So half equals, which gives us 2 equal parts, 50 and 50. Okay, so if you're looking on the top, it shows us the fractions, and on the bottom, it shows us the decimal form. So there's 3 different ways to represent this picture. Half, 1 part of 2 equal parts. You have 5/10. Think of our square pizza, right? 10 slices. Or 50. Think of our little pennies here. 50/100. Same amount of space. Same. This square is the same. Just 3 one way, 2 ways, 3 ways. Thumbs up if you're with me. Because it's Monday morning, where some of us are still sleeping. Okay, now over here, on number 7, it's showing you the other part of the equal, of the other part of the half. So if I were to put 50 pennies and 50 pennies together, what would I have? Scream it loud. 100 pennies or $1. Okay, 1 whole. So that's what you're seeing here with the equivalence of the decimals and the fractions. Saying the same exact thing as what you just said. Now, what if I wanted to have 4 equal parts? What would we call that? Fourths. And the way I remember that is how many quarters, if I didn't have a paper dollar bill in my purse, and I wanted to have I needed $1, and all I had was quarters, how many quarters would I need? 4 quarters. That each one of those quarters is 1/4 of $1. Looking at these next pieces, 8, 9, 10, and 11, put those fourths together. So if I were talking about 1/4 or 1 of 4 equal parts of 100, we just said, how many pennies would there be? 25. Think of that quarter. 4 quarters equals $1. That goes the same for, even if you're not talking about $1, if you're talking about 100 of anything, and I wanted to divide 100 into 4 equal parts, each part would have 25. Okay? So 1/4 equals 25 hundredths. If I were to put 2 of them together, 25 and 25, what would I have? 25 hundredths plus 25 hundredths equals 50 hundredths, or 1/2. There you are. You're starting to see the equivalence there. If I had 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4, or 25 hundredths plus 25 hundredths plus 25 hundredths equals 75 hundredths. Are you starting to understand halves and fourths? Halves means you break whatever it is in half to equal parts. No leftovers. Fourths is you break whatever it is into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. Okay? So this video will be accessible to you on my YouTube channel. You need to